with the taut tether ready to keep it in line.
That's a lot of tension. Oh, that's pretty good.
Torpedo number 3 is loaded with the rocket equivalent of 20 pounds of black powder and its deadly payload.
These are my incendiary devices. They're actually filled with gasoline and a couple of other things that make it a secret recipe. That right there, 10.5 pounds of death and destruction to be delivered as soon as possible to our enemies.
Death and destruction, as long as it explodes on impact.
For this to be a successful test, we've got to be able to launch our torpedo from shore, have it skim across the surface of the water, and crash into our target boat, splashing incendiary liquid all over it and creating a big fireball. That's what we've got to do.
Yep, accuracy is beside the point. This test is about whether the torpedo delivers its destructive payload.
Tethered Goldilocks, let's hope this one works. In 3, 2, 1, fire.
Oh, shoot.
We were doing better without it tethered.
I'm sad.
Rockets don't like to be tethered. No. Nor torpedoes. They just want to be free.
Free-range torpedoes.
In contrast to yesterday's test, the tether definitely kept the torpedo waterbound, although a little too much so. But that's a problem they think they can fix.
In the interest of trying everything we can think of, we have moved the boat from its original position of 800 feet from shore to 200 feet from shore, and we've moved the guide wire from underwater to above water. I really hope this works.
Remember, the historical record isn't clear as to whether this was a long or short-range weapon, so they're closing in to concentrate on payload delivery.
There we go.
It's now or never for their torpedo of doom.
Okay, incendiary torpedo in 3, 2, 1, fire.
Come on!
Wow. That didn't go at all like I expected.
So close, but so far.
Maybe we should just go home.
No! We have to hurt this boat! Darn it!
Everything was going to plan, but the tether snapped, turning the torpedo into a surface-to-air missile. And getting the MythBusters all bent out of shape.
I'm a sad monkey right now. That's our enemy. Look how close he is to shore. We've got rockets, we've got incendiary. Somehow we can't stop him. Just bugging the hell out of me.
Yep, it seems the torpedo is less death and destruction and more like a weapon of mass frustration. And with only one remaining torpedo, they've only got one more shot at the myth.
Well, sometimes less is more, and I think this is one of those times. We're going to lose the tether, and we're going to go with a rocket motor that puts out about half the thrust of the ones that we've been using heretofore. Hopefully, that'll allow our torpedo to stay as a boat and not a rocket and go crazy.
Yep, this is their last torpedo and their last chance to get accuracy and payload delivery all in one. If having the thrust doesn't get a direct hit, then this myth is totally and utterly sunk. But in case it does, Adam's given the boat an ancient overhaul.
Why the hell are you putting all that crap all over the boat? It's just going to catch on fire. I don't want to burn this boat down. I mean, I know we need a finale, but maybe we could save it somehow.
It's an important addition to make our boat just as flammable as its 13th century equivalent.
Now, for those of you playing at home and complaining that the enemies of 13th century Syrians were much more likely to be Mongols than Romans from 1300 years earlier, I say congratulations on knowing so much about history.
With the boat fully prepped and the torpedo armed to the teeth, it takes its slow walk to the shore.
Don't drop it.
I will not.
But will it have the bite of the myth?
This part, when the explosives are live, is not the fun part of this job.
No.
The tension mounts as their final torpedo is readied for launch.
It's live.
Good.
Then the guys retreat behind the shields, and it's sink or swim time.
It's now or never.
Incendiary torpedo in 3, 2, 1, fire.
And a misfire.
It's a dangerous moment. With the explosives live, our MythBusters carefully tweak the trigger and take cover once again for the countdown to launch.
Third time's a charm. I just wish it had worked on the third time.
Incendiary torpedo in 3, 2, 1, fire.
This is starting to get me upset. There it goes! Come on, baby, come on! Hit it! Ah! Just boom!
Yep, that certainly was chest bump worthy. Not only did their torpedo stay on the surface of the water, but it delivered its deadly payload.
That sent fire up over the bow of the boat. That was awesome.
Holy crapola! Oh, there's a fire. Luckily, I've got a 13th century fire extinguisher. Ah! I have saved your boat. Ah!
Yeah, that was a perfect hit. And, you know, you could have used explosives, you could have incendiaries, anything you want. If it hit that hull like that. You know,
I'd be telling my other boats to turn around if one of those hit me. That's what I'd be saying. Turn around! Get the hell out of here. These people are crazy. That last launch was what we've been looking for all week. The engine caught fire, started to push the torpedo. It skipped beautifully on the surface, maybe veering about a foot or two to the right, and slammed into the side of the boat, embedding itself, releasing its incendiary, and catching it all on fire at the same moment, and setting the boat on fire. Pretty much every last thing in one launch. I still can't believe it. I'm pinching myself. Well, how do you want to call this one? Was the Syrians' mythical surface rocket-powered incendiary delivering torpedo been an effective weapon of war?
Indeed it was, based on this task. We have to call it plausible, don't we?
Absolutely. Barring a time machine, it's plausible. Let's get out of here.